Hello, wonderful bridge people. Eli Jolly here for another weekly free instant tournament and the first one of 2021. I'm continuing my empathy series within the weekly frees. So if you haven't been on board with me the last couple of times, what I'm doing is really focusing on the opponent's problems, right? Why did they not bid? Why did they make this lead? Why did they not return their partner's suit? These kind of questions. So I can get into their head, understand them better, have empathy for them, but ultimately use it against them, right? So let's jump in here and hopefully have some good problems today. So I was just over here in the casual, but go to the main page, go to solitaire and weekly free instant tournament. And there's a new one every Friday. You guys know the drill, 8 boards, match points, best hand tournament. So 5, 8, 10, 14, and my partner opens. So I'm in a good place. So here I'm gonna just, bid my 5-card suit, which is forcing. My partner raises. So this is really interesting, right? So if West has 3-card support for East, then all of a sudden I know my partner has a singleton diamond. And if my partner has a singleton diamond, that means they hopefully don't have an honor in that suit. So they have all their points in the other suits. So they have 13 points in the other suits. Let's say because they're I think they define their hand as a minimum here, right? 12 to 15. So let's say they have 13, somewhere in the middle of that range. Be a little optimistic. So they have, ace of spades, ace of hearts, ace of clubs. Where does that get me in terms of slam? Well, and the jack, let's say the jack of hearts. So that's, that still seems like I'm a little bit off. Even my partner's all the aces. So just, I'm using some visualization. I think instinctually I knew I was going to bid 4 hearts here, but really if my partner did have the right type of hand, ace, king, jack, 5th of clubs, ace of spades, then, and I only have 1 heart loser, I could see us making 6 on this hand. So something to keep in mind. Had my partner jumped straight to 4, I would have gotten more excited. So my partner even has 4-card support, so this makes my hand really much more powerful. So let's think about what we can do in terms of losers. So it seems to me like if I can I'm going to be able to trump 2 hearts in the dummy. 2 diamonds in the dummy. I can't trump any hearts in this hand. And I could use my 4th spade to pitch a club loser. So I would rather not have to take the club finesse. So just to make things less hairy for myself, I'm going to start down that path. Just immediately, I know it's safe to trump. And at the same time, I'm going to get my spades going. So just a reminder that this guy bid 2 diamonds. So they're trying to thwart me, understandably. Okay. All right. So I want to be able to, well, I want to trump this, of course. And if the 10 of spades falls, and then I'm all good. And I can even trump high here, the jack. Because I saw the jack of hearts, so I can draw trumps safely, no problem. And just kind of a note to myself that they did not lead spades. So I feel relatively safe making this play. It'd be, and I'm going to unblock my 9 because I'm then going to run a squeeze against West. So what I'm looking for are spades. So all I'm going to do here is just play trumps like crazy. In retrospect, I played a little too quickly. I should have played the ace of clubs maybe, but I think I can still get this to work. So I'm just going to make three pitches anyway. Yeah. I should have cashed ace of clubs before playing a hard over. But I'm noting the distribution. So he started with 6 diamonds, 2 hearts. Okay. So club is pretty interesting. From east. Kind of a strange play. So at this point, if spades aren't split, then I'm gonna kind of abandon my plan here. Yeah, something felt a bit strange. So actually, east here started with 4 spades, and they have a singleton club. So I know now I can trump this, and the finesse is marked. So I think everybody will do this on this hand. If not, bidding could have bid slam. So it shows you here, even though my partners, they had a bunch of queens and jacks, I was still able to make it, make 12 tricks. So it's on my radar, but it seemed like a leap. 6, 9, 11. So let's just bid a heart. They bid a spade. My partner bids 1 no trump. They bid 2 spades. Yeah, so this is always a tricky situation because you feel instinctually like you have a fit. But if we look here, if I bid 3 clubs, I'm really overstating my hand. The good thing about this is that I do have a singleton spade, and I really know my partner has some spades here, so I'm gonna just go low and pass. And if my partner, good, so my partner doubles, excellent. So here they have some reason to compete. I don't want to try to beat them in 2 spades and try to get rich that way. I'm just gonna bid my second suit. So the opponents are actually, playing the ace of clubs seemingly bad, but they're trying to cut down my roughs, which is a good thing to do, especially when it feels like my partner's gonna be short in my primary suit, which is hearts. So we'll see what's happening here. I get issues in the sense that I don't want them to play spades and tap me out. I want to get hearts going right away, but at the same time, I want to take the heart finesse. It's just a matter of probably can't do everything on this hand. So why would they lead ace of clubs as opposed to something else? It's probably the case as well that the spade honors are split. It feels like everything's kind of split in this hand. So yeah, okay. Ace 10. So I can't imagine here that they're going to have the jack of clubs, because the robots would usually play the jack. A human, I would be much more worried. Here, I'm just going to get my suit started. I can't take any crazy risks. I can't do it. And I'm actually going to leave my heart entry because I want to be able to take the club finesse. Yeah, so they're trying to hurt me here, understandably. I'll cover this because I can get some kind of promotion. All right, so I'm going to have diamond losers anyway. So I don't I don't want to trump this. I'll just pitch a diamond loser. So I'll take this guy. And now this is where I unblock. I need to hope that hearts split. And then here, I'm gonna take the finesse. So that's why I didn't want to trump as well. And now I just have three heart winners. So vulnerable going down 1 is a lot better than going down 2. Oh, okay. So they have some company. Everybody else in 3 clubs went down 2, but there were 4 people who passed it out. So that's definitely was not on my radar. Applying the rule of 20 on this hand, I had 5 hearts and 4 clubs and had 11 points. So it definitely applies, and this hand just has too much potential for game. 7, 11, 13, 14, 17. All right, let's bid 1 no trump here. All right, so they're bidding 2 clubs, single suited. I'm curious to see what their suit is. And this is the funny thing, my partner could just have 4 spades here. So even though my partner, my hand is a duke. What I mean by that is it's just a great hand. I mean, this is just an awesome hand. I'm gonna pass, and also my partner doesn't have a lot of values. So just try to take your plus here. Some of my biggest mistakes at match points are just me trying to do too much, trying to get, trying to be a little too clever in the play, but also trying to, just trying to win, make games that just don't need to be bid. You don't need to bid them. All right, so the suit I need to set up here is clubs. If I can get my clubs set up, and I also want to I could potentially try to trump a club too. So those are where my losers are, so I'm going to attack that first. Very happy to see the king. Feels like they have ace king now, in which case, so I'm going to keep my jack here. Yeah, I'm going to keep my jack to potentially be able to ruff. Okay. Okay, 9. Interesting. So I didn't talk about that first trick enough, and I probably should have. But now I have a tennis position. So what I'm going to do is play over to my ace of diamonds. I don't want to goof around with hearts yet. Okay, I kind of suspected that. They're going to play a trump. No, they're not. Okay. Well, now I got an interesting problem. So I want to trump a diamond. I want to be able to pitch hearts. At the same time, I want to be able to just draw trumps. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tricks for sure. I could take the heart finesse, and then that's 6. I could also trump, play the ace of spades, cash 2 clubs, and then pitch 2 hearts. Hope that they can't trump. But then I won't be able to take the heart finesse. It's the bad thing about 4-1 trumps. If I had, obviously if the trumps were 3-2 here, I'd have a really good line to try to make 5 on this hand. Now making 4 is in jeopardy. So, Think about high cards in this hand. So this is something I did not factor in. It looks like the diamond suit was East suit. So they're really likely to have the king of hearts. So I'm gonna go the kind of lame route here. And maybe I can squeeze them. Actually, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I think I did not do myself. Yeah, okay, interesting. So 5, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Honestly, I wasn't keeping track of diamonds the way I should have. I got way too caught up in the line, and yeah, didn't think about all the different permutations here. So I think I still did well. I got 82%, but I didn't really factor in the exactly what the opponents had in this hand. Okay. I'm sure there's probably with West having actually with the heart 4 it didn't matter. What I did was fine. I don't know if anyone did better. Yeah, one person did do better. Maybe let's take a peek to see what they did. They played it around. Okay. And then they played another trump. Okay, I don't know what they did from here, but I don't like that line. I'm just gonna stop looking at it. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't like that line at all. Okay, anyway. So back to task at hand. I made a couple false assumptions about the hand, but pretty reasonable ones. I didn't think the East suit was hearts. They'd have that 6-4 shape. Interesting. Anyways, so let's move on. So 5, 10, 13, 15. It is best hand. So here my partner is likely to have something. I know it feels dangerous, but I will bid 2 hearts. My partner supports me. I really like that West is going to be on lead. My ace jack looks potentially valuable. Partner is 7 to 9. I'm roughly balanced though. I'm going to pass this. Feels bad. Yeah, may feels bad for a reason. So I have a few options on this hand. So I'm gonna kind of try a bit of a combo line. So of course I could try to just trump diamonds in the dummy, but if they start trying to draw trumps, I can try to establish my clubs. So I'm gonna give them a problem here. So I'm thinking about the opponent's problems. I'm gonna go ahead and play club, and I'll play a club 2, which really opens up my communication. So at this point, they're in a bad place regardless of what they do. So now my hearts are going to be set up. So hopefully, if hearts break 2-2, I think I have the rest of the tricks. So definitely at this point, drawing trumps, hoping that they split decently. Okay, they do not. So well, let's think for a second. trump a diamond, pitch 2 diamonds. Pitch diamond. They play a spade. Okay, so I get 75%. I guess most people did not bid for. Yeah, my partner's hand's really hard to evaluate. How do you evaluate that hand? I don't know. So I could have done one trick better. So let's see what I could have done. So trump's good. My club play was fine. And then my club play was fine. And clubs was fine. And now from here, I'm drawing trumps. I just need to draw one round of trump, I guess. And then they trump in. I think what I could have done is established a diamond. If I play the queen of diamonds rough, and then I can establish my diamond as a trick here. So I think that's a good route. So I could pitch a spade. Well, these are some good problems for me. I gotta dig a little deeper with some of these. Anyway, okay, next hand. All right, so 17. Okay, and I'll pass. All right, so I have 4 club tricks, 2 hearts is 7, 2 diamonds, 9, a spade is 10. So the rest of it is trying to get extras. Diamonds are a good way to get extra tricks. I could hope that West has the queen jack of hearts. So I don't want to duck this because they could play spade and that sets up a couple for them. So let's go ahead and just go after diamonds. Well, I have all the communication I need. And, you know, West led a low diamond, so a low heart, so, you know, distribution could be completely split here. Jack. Okay, so 10, 9. Okay, so the 7 are out here. And the diamonds did not break well for me at all. And at this point I'm going to cash out. But I am going to look out for some maybe helpful discards. I'll keep the diamond as a threat. So West looks like 5-4, 5 clubs, 4 hearts, 2 diamonds, and 2 spades. East has 4 diamonds, 2 hearts. 4 diamonds, 3 hearts, 2 clubs, 4 spades. So they're pitching spades like crazy. I think I'm gonna, yeah, and then they'll have a jack. They have a diamond trick, and they'll have a heart as well. All right. So that did not go well at all. Most people have gotten over. Let's see what they did. They finessed. And then they ducked a heart and got a diamond through. I don't know. I don't really understand this. Heart, same thing. Okay, they just finessed the other way. So interesting. All right, so 5, 7, 8, 11. That's kind of a guess hand. Man, I misclicked. So what do you do when you misclick? That's a good question. I think you go low here. And you hope to go plus. Because we give being a 4-3. So I do have 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 losers, and then I have lots of things to sort of trump and get ready. So I'm not feeling bad about this at all. Don't want to spade through, but I got it. Play the queen. Bit curious to see what happens on this spade. Okay, so all the spades are good. Now I just need to draw trumps. So so it seems pretty clear who that was interesting why they did that. So just to unblock here, because it feels like I might have to take a finesse in hearts, like East might have Jack 4th. So I'm going to play the 9 here, and then play a heart. Okay, they're splitting. Good. So I have the rest, +2. Well, that's a real shame. That's a real shame. So I I couldn't have the normal auction everyone else did to here. So that's, man, that's a score killer when you misclick. Yeah, and even the good news is even if I bid 4 hearts, it's the same. So it was relatively lucky in a way. All right, 16 here. I'm very tempted to open 1 no trump with this hand, I have to admit, but I'll stay with the field and see how we can do. And I'll bid 3. And this is a qubit fit, so I like this. Like, why are you bidding clubs all of a sudden here? So I think this is a good bid. So 10 to 12 points. So where are their 10 to 12 points? They have ace, king of clubs. Ace of, that's not, bidding 1 no trump there, probably not, but maybe ace, king of clubs, ace hearts. It seems like a lot to ask, this big hole with my heart suit, so I'm gonna just bid 4. Okay, they're not goofing around. But I do have really good key cards here, so I do have 3 here. So 1, 2, 3. Just double check after that debacle. They're asking about that. So, all right, and a good lead for me. Thank you, partner. This is actually a little, the diamonds feel a little scary. I do potentially have 3 entries into 2 my diamonds. I could try to just trump a heart, pitch a diamond. So maybe this, yeah, so. So I could try to, I could trump 2 hearts in the dummy and pitch a club. So let's go ahead and, or I could just hope that diamonds split. I could hope that diamonds split 2-2 or that spade split 2-2. This is kind of interesting. So I have six spades, a heart is 7, a club is 8. 3 diamonds. And if I get 2 trump tricks, then that's gonna bump me 2 more trump tricks. That takes me to 13 tricks. I could get an extra diamond trick, which takes me to 13 if I can rough this. You'll have the 5 of diamonds. I mean, the safest route is just to trump this and then hope that they're 2-2. Probably overthinking this a little bit. I mean, the brave play is just to play a diamond here. And then it just opens up everything and it becomes really easy. The other play is just play a spade, trump, draw trumps, and it's the for sure way. I mean, if I was playing imps, that's for sure how I would play it. But if they trump if they trump a diamond and things are splitting badly, the whole thing gets really messy if they play a club. And how do I get back? I lose another trick. So maybe the combo line here is just to trump this. And now I could play a diamond. Yeah. Yeah, see, that it just felt bad. Alternatively, I could have just drawn trumps and I could have made it. Ugh. Why did I should have made the contract. Ugh. All right. Well, they didn't have to have a 3rd spade. That was a bit mean. So here, what can I hope for? Six tricks and so yeah, this is fortunate. 17%. Yeah. So everybody who's in 6 got greedy, I think. Oh, that's hurtful. I could have gotten 100%. I mean, I saw the line. The line is clear. The line is pretty easy, but I got greedy to try to make 7. Yep. Okay, next hand. And let's reverse here. Well, I have a 16 count. My partners rebid their. They've opened. I rebid their suit 3 times. Gotta love it. All right. Well, let's just do the normal 3 no trump thing and hope one of our suits runs. Oh, or we could get this hand. We could get this hand. 5 clubs looks good. Wow. Well, you know, if diamonds come in and we're golden, I could also just go after clubs, and I think it imps. Yeah, I take the hook and pray. Maybe I should here. Let's look back at the spot here. The 5, and they played the 3. Not clear how anything's going to split. Well, of course I should have won it in my hand, and then if I want to make the contract, which I think I should go for. Okay, let's go for it. Go all out. Doesn't feel good. Ooh, okay. Wow. So 85. So finished up at 56%. You know, I had the misclick on 6, and then I got greedy on 7, like everybody else. So playing with a lot of greedy players here. Or maybe they just took a bad line. It's possible. I mean, I didn't take a great line, but if diamonds are 4-2, I make 13. So why sometimes I wish we were playing imps, but yeah, finished in 5th. It was a good tournament. Got to put myself in the opponent's shoes some, which is fun. I'm a little curious to see what other people did. If they tried what I tried, or if they just misplayed it. So they got the diamond lead as well. And then they just went ahead and played a diamond. So that's, I don't think that's a very good play. They get a diamond lead and they played a heart. They played a spade. They played a heart. And they played a diamond, like me. Greedy Gus's. Diamond, heart, spade, heart, diamond. Okay. So yeah, everybody who bid 6 was kind of greedy. Yeah, anyway. Enjoyed it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a little bit longer. Hope you could stay with me through this one as I plodded through. But lots of interesting boards, things to think about in terms of card play. So yeah, anyway, thank you. Have a great day and happy bridge. Bye.